everyone. I'm Cassiah with Genetic Lifespan. I got a great interview lined up for you guys today. As you know, we're getting ready to launch our first LivinGene product called Cell Detox, and there's no one better to tell you guys about this incredible product than Dr. Laura Capina. Hi, Dr. Laura.
Hi, Cassiah. How are you?
I am wonderful. It's great to be with you again. I'm so excited to talk today about this new product. But before we get started, can you just give the audience just a quick background?
I'm a Chinese medicine doctor. I've been treating patients for 20 years, helping them with, detox and healing and how to reduce inflammation, how to reduce pain, and just really seeing thousands of patients and see what works and what doesn't work.
Awesome. Well, you're the best person to talk about this product. I know you helped formulate it. So why don't you walk us through what is Cell Detox?
Let me first tell you about what's happening in this world. There is about 70,000 industrial chemicals introduced in global commerce. About 700 new chemicals every year are officially added to the US Toxic Substance Control Act, and that's in US alone. There is indoor and outdoor air pollutants, microplastics, VOCs, all the plastics, pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, glyphosate, atrazine, heavy metals. There is a class of chemicals called forever chemicals, and which is short of PFAS, and they have basically the strongest bond in chemistry. They can't even be broken down at all. They accumulate in our bodies, in the environment. Non-stick cookware, water and stain resistant fabrics like Gore-Tex jackets have these forever chemicals in them. Even cosmetics like mascaras and even dental floss. And they accumulate in our blood, placenta, lung tissue, liver, kidneys, thyroid, and breast milk. So they are carcinogenic. They are hormone disruptors. They are immune disruptors. They even cause reproductive harm. And now, on top of it, the modern buildings, modern life, electric cars have even worse these synthetic petrochemical materials, for example, like the toxic smoke when they burn. They are lithium ion batteries that our bodies are not used to. So I have patients who are firemen, and now they're all having so many issues, cancer, kidney failure even.
It's amazing. When you kind of break it down, I think everybody knows about forever chemicals. At least now there's a lot more dialogue happening about it and the air that we breathe. For example, I think I had told you that I live about 9 miles away from the train derailment that happened in East Palestine. We don't realize, like, day to day, it's in the air that we breathe. We can't see it. We don't see it in the food. We don't see it in the pesticides, but it exists. And so these forever chemicals are absolutely so toxic, and we're getting more and more of them. It seems like as our society as a whole continues to expand,
Yeah,
we get more and more of them, right? So the
yeah.
forever chemicals.
And on top of it, the variants in certain genes slow your body's detox mechanisms as well, like the MTHFR gene variant that I have, and actually most people have. Yeah. Do you have that variant?
I don't know. I'm still waiting for my test results to come back, but I
Yeah.
know a lot of people do, and I had no idea. I think it's like 70, is it 70% of people
About
actually have that?
70% of all people
Shocked.
have. Yeah, and when you have this MTHFR gene variant, and this is why H-code test is so amazing, you will find out if you do have these gene variants that compromise your body's ability to detoxify, then you really have to pay closer attention. This is explains why, for example, two neighbors exposed to the same pesticides or even the wildfire smoke can have very different health outcomes.
Yeah. So we know that there's a major issue with the exposure of it. We know that it's actually collecting and building in the body. Like our body just doesn't have what it takes to actually break these things down. So like
Yeah.
what do you do? Like what's the
Yeah,
solution?
exactly. So what do you do about it? So first, you have to reduce the input. So you choose organic foods. You filter your water. You filter your air. You lower the plastic load. So first, you have to reduce the input. Okay. The second, you support the output. So how you do it? One big thing is with exercise. Exercise is super, super important. You have to move your body. You have to make sure your lymph moves. Then another thing, very powerful thing, is by sweating. You go to sauna, steam room, you sweat. Very important. And then the third thing is you take some targeted formulas, like cell detox, that binds these chemicals and take them out of our bodies.
Yeah, that's great. That was going to be the first question really is like with cell detox, like how does that work at the cellular level?
So a lot of my patients ask me, what should I take and how should I detox? And because the world is so incredibly toxic, you can't, like, I ask my patients, have you done any kind of cleanse or detox in your life? Most of them never done any kind of cleanse in their life. Some of them maybe done like a 1 or 2 day juices only. Once a year, they go on juices or 1 day water fast. But because of this toxic load, because of these forever chemicals and these gene mutations and everything that we have in our body, that's just not enough. We need certain herbs, certain superfoods, certain enzymes every single day. We get the toxins in every day. We need to take these things every day. So there's a lot of formulas on the market that target heavy metals, parasites, liver detox, gallbladder detox, colon cleanse. Uh, Cell detox formula covers all of these in one formula. So there will be an enzyme blend, there will be antiparasitic herbs, there will be heavy metal detox, there will be some herbs for liver cleansing, all in one formula. But your full body detox, what it means, it will lower your inflammation, it will help with your digestion, even immune function. We even have some herbs for stress response, because when your body is in fight and flight, it can't really, heal and detoxify.
Thank you for calling out the hero ingredients and some of the blends that you have in there. That's amazing that everything plays a different role, and so you're able to combat all of these things in with one supplement, which is outstanding. I think it's interesting that so many countries of the world, like a parasite cleanse, is it's just normal. I mean, they do it sometimes twice a year. Kids can't even get enrolled in their schools until they've done it. And in the United States, we don't look at anything like that. Why do you think that is?
United States is an amazing country, but it's also one of the sickest countries in the world. And I honestly think that sick care is where all the money is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because like healthy people, the pharmaceutical industry and sick care industry will just go out of business. It's very, very sad. We know what to do, we just have to do it. And
Yeah.
it's not in the interests of big corporations.
I think you're exactly right about that for sure. And that's why it's so important to tell people about the age code test and tell people about the cell detox products. So let's say someone, just starts taking the cell detox program. How quickly do you think that they can expect to like see or feel results, or is it an ongoing thing? What does that look like?
Yeah, so I would say it's an ongoing thing. Of course, it also depends of the load of toxicity. Some people live pretty healthy lifestyle. They work out, they sweat, they eat healthy. Their toxic load will be smaller than maybe somebody who's never done that before. But this is an ongoing process because, as I mentioned, these toxins are in absolutely everything. In mascara that we use, in cookware, and they come from every angle. So we have to constantly detox. And some people will feel lighter and better sooner. It's usually takes time. I've been taking some of these substances, like I've been taking chlorella for almost 20 years. Every day I take chlorella because it pulls out heavy metals. I believe in more taking smaller doses and taking consistently, that you're constantly lowering that toxic load.
Makes sense. So, let's talk about the recommended dosage. But before we get into that, I know that you're obviously very healthy. You're talking about taking lower doses more consistently over long periods of time, which really is a great approach. Are there any noticeable like side effects that people are going to find when they start detoxing with this product?
Yeah, and some people might notice some side effects, like anywhere from, when you start feeling maybe a little itchy, or a little gassy, like your stomach feels a little bloated or gassy. And some people will not notice anything, and some people will. Everybody is an individual. So you just, it's a very safe formula. It's completely natural formula. It's all superfoods. So it's very, very safe to take. Just, if you start feeling, uncomfortable, just drink more water, hydrate more, make sure, hydration is very, very important. You can, and the great thing about this formula, the serving size is 5 capsules. It's 5 capsules because there is a lot of herbs and a lot of ingredients in there. But if you really start feeling like a detox symptoms, even a headache, you can always lower a dose. You can go down to 3 capsules, And if you want to do a really hardcore detox for a week, you can go up to 10 capsules. You can take maybe 5 in the morning, 5 at night. Just drink a lot of water, don't drink alcohol, no caffeine, try to stay away maybe from some animal products. You can even go only juices only, and only take these herbs, because these herbs do everything. They bind, they push out, they really, really target all the different body parts.
Okay, so you just kind of covered recommended dosage. So I'm hearing you say it's a capsule. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And recommended dose is 5 a day, but you can double that if you want to do an intense detox, or you can scale that back if you're noticing side effects that maybe give you a little bit of discomfort, right?
Yes, exactly.
Do you want to take these with food at all or just with lots of water?
Just with lots of water.
Okay. And best taken at morning?
Yeah, you can take, as I mentioned, you can actually spread them apart. You can take maybe 3 in the morning and 2 at night, or you can take them all at once. Or if you want to do a big cleanse, you can do 5 in the morning and 5 at night.
Okay, so outside of that, if someone does want to do a detox, do you recommend any like specific diet or lifestyle changes that should go along with this product?
Yeah, so basically, less you eat, more you're gonna detox. So it depends of the person, like I know people who gonna go only water and this cleanse, right? But some people maybe can't do it. They have to go to work, and then they're getting a headache. So then as much as you can do only juices. If you can do only juices for 3 days, and more green, there's a saying, green on the inside, clean on the inside. So
Yeah.
more green juices, celery, dandelion, parsley, cilantro, that kind of stuff. You can add maybe some lemon, you can add a little bit of beet, because beet is always amazing. But less you eat, better it is. So of course you want to stay away from alcohol. And if you can stay away from animal products, so basically, more you eat, your body is very busy on digesting food and less focused on cleansing.
I love that little phrase you just said. What is it?
Green on the inside, clean on the inside.
I love
So
that.
more greens. If you can go only greens,
Yeah.
green juices, green salads, just greens, and take this formula. Because you see, a lot of people only drink juices, but juices are cleansing, but they don't have binders. They don't have binders that bind these toxins and pulls them out.
Yeah, very interesting. And I think that's super important. I have heard that people doing like different cleanses and not having a binder, and the binder is a big part of, you know, excreting the the stuff that we need to detox essentially that's kind of stuck on our inside. So this is
Yeah.
so informative. Thank you. I have a couple more questions for you. I would say just because I know that you've formulated this product and this is your passion, what would you say excites you the most about the Cell Detox product?
I'm so excited that somebody can just take one thing. I know it's 5 capsules, but it's just one time 5 capsules. And it literally targets all these different areas. Up until now, me and my patients had to take like 7, 8 bottles of different things. There was some fulvic acid, and there was some bentonite clay, and there was some milk thistle, and there was some, you know, curcumin, and there was like all these different things for liver, for this, for this, for this. Like people had to spend $300 and take like 7, 8 different products, and here is all in one. It's so incredible that we can put all in one. And one of the most exciting things, that we added this enzyme blend to this formula, these proteolytic enzymes. There is so much science now on proteolytic enzymes, what they do. They detoxify spike proteins from our body. We get spike proteins from COVID itself or the COVID shots. And our body becomes a spike protein making machine. And these enzymes break this down. And nothing else does that as powerfully as these proteolytic enzymes. And we were able to add them to this formula.
Well, you've got me really excited about it. It sounds absolutely amazing. I know for our field, if you had to sum up this product in like one or two sentences that's easy for the average person to share about cell detox, what would it be?
Complete, unique blend of powerful herbs, enzymes, cell protective nutrients, superfoods, improved immune function, digestive health, metabolic recalibration. And you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel lighter, even happier, because we even have couple herbs in there for the stress reduction.
Dr. Laura, thank you so much. This has been so informative. We're really looking forward to Cell Detox. Make sure you guys pick it up, get on the detox program, whether you just want to take it as a daily supplement or you want to do a more intense detox. Of course, please let us know how that's going for you. And we encourage you to pick up your Cell Detox product today. Thanks so much.
Thank you.